The vessel itself has a non-stick coating, so it makes our job more easier. So the milk will not really get stuck onto that. And then it has two max levels as indicated. That is very crucial. The max min in the bottom is for frothing, and the max on the upper side is for the heating. So if you ever want to just heat the milk, you can fill up the level up to the top max as indicated. But if you just want to froth it, you have to make sure that you are filling it up to the lower max only. And then this is a heating element right here. So if you want to just heat the milk, you have to use this element. Now I am using it only for heating purposes. Let's see. You can now increase the level to beyond the max frothing level, but I only have this much of milk, so I'm going to use it only up to this level. But you can in fact put the level up to here where it is marked as max. So I'm going to turn it on. It's advised to keep the lid on top. It will heat it up in a while, so I can use it to make anything that I would like with the milk. For now I'm preparing a malt drink for my son. So this is how the heating is happening. Unlike the frothing, this has little whirlpool effect, whereas the frothing will have a more faster pace of the instrument. You see that steam vapor forming on the lid, so that indicates that the milk is heated. So now I'm going to turn it off. And which is for frothing, so you can easily replace it. Just pull it out, and it will come out, and then you place the frothing element on top of the pin there. So that's how you do it. And now they have a very nice lid as well. It is leak proof lid. You can place it on top of it very easily, and it is smooth function. And it comes with a base, that's the heating base on top of which you have to place the vessel, and then plug it in and use it for either heating or for frothing the milk. This is a iTeknic milk frother and heater that I purchased on Amazon. This has two functions: heating and frothing the milk. The advised milk is about 3% fat, which is like whole milk that if you want to use it. There are two different max levels indicated on the container here. One is max. The lower max is for frothing, and the upper max is for the heating only. So if you want to really froth the milk above the lower max level, it is not possible, because while frothing the milk can overflow. So it is advised always to keep the level as indicated in this vessel, so that you don't really see any overflowing of the milk from the container. So here is how it works. So I'm right now trying to just froth it. So I have, and there are just before I do that, you have to understand that there are two different kinds of frothing blades inside. So the one that with the spring mesh is for frothing, and if you want to change it to only heating, then you have to use the small black ones that are provided here, which are only for heating purposes. You can see here. So because right now I'm trying to froth the milk, so I'm putting the milk in. I'm using 2% milk just to try out and see how this works. Actually, they advised us to do the 4%, but I'm right now doing it. Okay, for the lower max I did it. So I filled the milk up to lower max level, you see here. So I'm just trying out to see how this thing actually works. So I'm going to place the lid, cover the lid. I will hit press. I will connect it to the power plug. Now I will use the press function. Yeah, you see, let me show you. See, that's how it is frothing now. Because of the whirlpool kind of a effect it produces, it is advised to keep the levels of the milk under the suggested levels only, so that milk doesn't overflow. Now I think we got sufficient frothing. Now we'll turn it off. Yeah, absolutely. You see the level has increased up to the top. So we can now use it to make any cappuccino or latte. Let's try to make a latte or cappuccino now. I have added the coffee into the mug. Now I'm going to add the milk that I frothed just now into the coffee mug. We could see that the texture of the coffee itself has become a little creamy now, which I guess is quite good for a latte. So it's because I have got sufficient time to settle the foam in. We could not see much of a foam on this, but otherwise probably we could definitely see a lot of foam if we had kept the coffee ready. So for me, it looks to be okay with the texture. And also, you have to remember that I have used the 2% milk, not the 4% milk. So far.